What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on Caleb's Temptations. What are we gonna do today? Well, first, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. Tell a friend about the channel. Let's help this thing grow. As you do your part, I'll do my part in growing this channel. Putting cool things on here, neat things, stuff like that. So, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Let's get this thing rolling. What are we gonna do today? Let's do a color demo, which I think will be very interesting. So I'll just pick a random color here from the bait shop, and then we'll mix it into 1 cup of plastic, and then we'll just run as many molds as we can, and then we'll take a look at it at the baits once we run them. I don't know what color I'll choose, but we'll all find out together, obviously, point of this video. And I think going forward, when we do these color demos on here, I think we'll stick with a standard formula. Okay, so for instance, a liquid pigment, we'll do something like 20 drops per cup, or 20 drops per cup. I think will be a good amount to really show what the color can do. Now, mind you, those of you guys and gals that are at home that may add this pigment or add a pigment from this series to your collection, mind you, you can spice it up however you wish, because that is the whole point of being a custom bait maker, is to make things the way you want it. That being said, here on this channel, we're just going to do liquid pigments. Will be like 20 drops per cup, and powdered pigments we'll do maybe a 1/4 teaspoon per cup. And then we'll do the same thing with the glitter. When we do glitter demos, we'll do a 1/4 teaspoon per cup, and I think that'll be able to give it a really good presentation of what the color can hold. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, so now we have our fresh cup of plastic here, cooked up to temperature, ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to pick a random color off the shelf. No, we'll pick this one. So this pigment is made by Dead On, which you can see is on the side of my cup here. We're using their plastic, so we might as well use one of their colors, right? Alright, so this color is called Marsh Grass, is what this color is called. So I literally just used this color for the first time yesterday. Because anytime you're using a liquid pigment like this, you want to make sure you shake it up real good to really get the all the effects in it. Because sometimes the pigment settles. For instance, this one's been sitting on the shelf for a while, so you can see, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of clear at the top where the pigment, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of clear at the top here where the pigment's kind of settled, so you have to really shake them up really well before you use them in order to get the full effect. So we'll just get this a quick shake, and then we'll mix it with our plastic. I think that should be pretty good. Again, this is Dead On Marsh Grass, so I think it's a pretty cool color. But remember, we'll do, this is 1 cup of plastic, so we're going to do 20 drops. Alright, I believe that was 20 drops. And then we'll get it mixed together. Now, mind you, for you guys and gals at home, you could really take this to the next level. What I personally what I would do is I would put a few drops of black in there to really make this color, you know, pop or stand out. But I think it's a really awesome color as is, which hopefully you can see so far. Let's see if we can get a better camera angle. So it's got like a green kind of tint to it with some, it's in like a olive green with like a gold pearlescent effect, or a gold shimmer is what I would call it. So I think it looks pretty cool myself. It's very transparent, as you can see on the stir stick here, but you can see, you know, straight through it, which is pretty cool. I think the whatever they use for the little pearlescent gold effect here to give it that little shimmer, it's like some kind of powder pigment. But it's almost like when you're stirring this in, like you do with any other pigment, it's almost as if you never get it all the way stirred up, is what it feels like. But with any experience, you know, when you're doing this, you know when you get a pigment stirred up. I mean, I think this is plenty good enough here. Again, remember, we're just doing this for the purpose of the color, and for you guys and gals at home, you can do it as you wish. So now that we got our pigment all mixed up, I'm going to pick a few molds out and we're going to inject it. Okay, so I got my color or pigment way down here, and I've got 4 molds picked out, so we can inject this color and see what it looks like. Hopefully this will be enough to fill all 4 molds, but if not, then we'll just we'll take what we can get. Hopefully it is. That was mold number 1. Oh, that was mold number 1. Mold number 2. Alright, there's barely any left in the injector, so I'll set this to the side. And we'll grab another injector right here, and we'll try to fill these last 2 molds here. Alright. Mold number 3. Whew, that was a lot of plastic. That thing took it. But that's alright. It filled. Alright, and mold number 4. Alright. Uh-oh. I don't think that last one filled all the way. I do not believe it did. But we will take a look at it in just a second. So, as you can see, that was almost our whole entire cup. We have almost none left. There's what the leftover. Yeah, I love that beautiful gold shimmer it has. So we are going to let these cool off, and then we'll meet you right back when we open them up. Alright, so I think our molds are cool enough to take a look at now. So this is what the color looks like in the sprue. I don't know how good y'all can see that, but it's kind of just a like a olive green color with a gold shimmer to it, in my opinion, from looking at it in person. Enough talking about it. Let's take a look at our first mold here. This is a angling AI mold. If we can get it to open up on one side, and this is the I think this is the 3.5 inch or maybe 3 inch, the little crazy hog is what this is called. So let me see if I can adjust some lights here. You still got a lot of reflection on there, but that's okay. So anyways, this is I think the 3 inch or the 3.5 little crazy hog from Angling AI. So now we can really see what our color looks like. And this was only 20 drops per cup, or in that one cup. So the thing to remember is, you know, you can add black, or you can add glitter, or you can keep adding drops until you get it to the consistency that you want. But I think this is kind of a really cool color on its own here. Yeah, so check that out. It's kind of almost transparent, with just a little bit of gold shimmer, little gold shimmer going on, which you can barely see the gold. It just kind of looks like it's a powder, or a pigment, or powder in there that turns it gold with just like a clear plastic. With, what do y'all think? So that's one. We'll take a look at another one here. Just take another one off. Yeah. Oh, pretty cool. I like it. I would definitely, if it was me, you know, if I'm building a color with this, I would definitely have either use this with another color as a base, or add black to this to really darken it up. But it's not bad. So that's mold number 1. Alright, mold number 2. Alright, I see that this thing drunk a lot of plastic in the sprue. Well, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but you can see the sprue, it took it all the way down in there. But that's okay. So this is another angling AI mold, and this is the 5-inch split tail shad. And I actually think that this color actually come out looking a lot better in this mold than it did in that other one. Because I mean, up here in the thicker part of the body is kind of a darker color, whereas in the tails it's more transparent. I think that's pretty neat. But it's enough talking about that. Let's take one out and look at it, examine it a little closer. Yeah, so look at that. So that's a pretty neat color, whereas in the other one it didn't get quite that dark. So you can really see the gold shimmer. So it's almost like a gray or green with some gold, like gold pearl in there, is what I think. But that looks pretty good. And like I said, I love how up here in the thicker part of the body it's a darker color. When you get to the tail, it gets more transparent. That's not bad for just a pigment by itself, you know. Well, let's take another one out, have a look, see. Yeah, exactly the same. I mean, go figure. But yeah, there you go. See if I can make sure the camera can. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see like the gold shimmer that it may have in it. I don't know if it picks up on camera or not, but anyways, that was mold number 2. Alright, here we go with mold number 3. Alright. Mold number 3. Oh yeah. So this is the Angling AI Phantom or 3.5 Phantom Core Shot Grub. Yeah, pretty cool color. Got one trying to get away from me there. Pretty cool bait, pretty cool color. This one is a core shot effect, so if you're not familiar with core shots, so you take these rods, place them in the mold here, and then you inject a different color body, and then take it off the mold, and then you inject another one, you know, through the core, which I will get some videos on that soon. But for now, we're just doing this pigment. So let's take one out and look at it. Yeah, so again, we can see in the thicker part of the body, it turns like a darker color, whereas in the tails here, or in the thin part, it gets more transparent, which is pretty cool. Which I like the way this bait looks anyways. Now with these little tails back here. Pretty neat. We'll take a look at another one. Let's take it off the runner here. Oh, what do y'all think? Oh, pretty cool so far. There's the thicker part in the body, thinner part in the tail. Looks pretty cool. That was mold number 3. Let's take a look at mold number 4. Alright, and here comes mold number 4. I do not think this one filled all the way. I think I ran out of plastic in the injector, but maybe it got 1 or 2 of them. Oh, actually, quite surprisingly, it filled all the way. So this is another angling AI mold. This is the 2.25 inch crappy minnow. Really cool little bait. I'm gonna have to work on that lighting in here. Yeah, but that's just doing nothing but reflecting. There we go. You got a 2.25 inch angling AI crappy minnow. Yeah, looks pretty cool in it too. Yeah, check this out. Let's take one out. That's actually pretty awesome. Even though it's even though that's transparent, yeah, I would fish that all day long. I might would add some flake, like maybe add some gold flake in there since it's got the gold pearlescent effect, but shoot, add a little chartreuse tail to that. I don't know, what do y'all think? I think it's a pretty cool little pigment. Oh, well, we'll take another one off here. There you go. We'll look at it. Not bad. So we get a couple more here. Alright. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. So that was all of our molds we filled. You know, let me know what y'all think about this color so far. Yeah, so check this out. That one cup of plastic made all these baits, and I'm thinking that this could be thumbnail right here. Yeah. So, what do y'all think? So we'll just do a little glamour shot here of all of our baits. We have our crazy hogs, our 5-inch split tail shad, the crappy minnows. Yeah, and the 3.5 inch phantom grubs right there with our pigment, dead on plastix marsh grass, and that's what we had left over. Which we could really remelt all of that leftover and make some more, but just off that one cup, what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 12 is 24, 5, 26, 27, 28 baits just off of that alone. Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff there. Alright, so we'll kind of wrap this video up for the day. I appreciate y'all tuning in, checking me out here. I think we had a really cool pigment, for our first color demo here, and this will be the first of many, because there are just hundreds, if not thousands, of options that you can use for pigment when you're a custom bait maker. So as I keep filming and keep rolling, I've got already hundreds here myself that we'll do a video on similarly, or the same as what we did here. But let me know which one was y'all's favorite. So far, I'm thinking that the 3.5 inch phantom grub, even though it's not coarse shot here like the mold is intended for or is made for, just a solid color right here, I really like that. That or the the 5-inch split tail shad. I really like the way the color shines in this bait as well. But oh, that's really it for today. Let me know in the comments maybe a color you want to see. Maybe you're thinking about adding it to your collection, but you want to see what it looks like before you do. Leave a comment down below, and if I have it, I will do it. If I don't have it, I will get it. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you thought about this color demo here, if we should keep doing more, or if you don't think it works. But I'll catch y'all later.